What's up, and welcome to another video. Today we're back working on the bathroom project. Had to come to good old Menards and pick up a couple supplies. We got mortar and we got a tile saw because today is tile day. Maybe tile week or even month at this rate. This project has been taking us quite a while, but that's fine. We're trying to do it right, and hopefully in the end we'll be left with something we're proud of. Let's see if I can get this thing in here. I don't know how heavy this is. Pretty heavy. Holy smokes. Okay, we're in. All right, it's been a while since you guys have seen it in here, so I figured I'll just get you up to speed on what you've missed. The cement board floor is in, it's glued down. All the seams are taped and sealed with thin set. We also patched a nice piece of drywall on this wall. Threw up a new light fixture, new outlet, some new shutoff valves for the sink. Repaired some more drywall over here by the window, as well as over here by the closet, this section right here. And then I think this is where I left off last time, was this last waterproof shower wall. But I got that in. I got the tedious niche that I was so worried about installed, as well as all the plumbing. And it's looking halfway decent, so I'm stoked about that. And yeah, we're on to the tile. As you can see, we got some of it laid out on the floor here, kind of figuring out how it's gonna go. We're going with this matte black penny tile. This was Hailey's top pick, and then I think we're gonna do all black grout. So the floor is gonna have an all black look and just be kind of like a cool texture. But yeah, we should be ready to go for it. I just gotta start cutting some tiles and kind of getting the layout dialed in before we start attaching it to the floor. Yeah, enough stalling and let's start installing. Okay, we're about to do our first cut on the tile saw. Sounds like a nice cut. Now that I got the first two tiles cut, I should be able to kind of explain the layout a little bit better about how we're gonna lay these in. It actually works out really good because I cut half a tile off this one and then half a tile off that one. And we're able to fit 4 tiles then perfectly the width across the bathroom. So realistically, we shouldn't have to do too many cuts because all these middle ones are just gonna be full tiles. And I think I just have to cut maybe 8 for the wall and then 4 more for against the bathtub. And then obviously we'll have to cut some for under the heater and then into the closet. But it should go pretty quick, hopefully. I always say that, but that's usually never the case.
It's relatable though. I've already got some messages saying that thanks for actually showing that it doesn't just happen in a flash.
Yeah.
It was like another couple that has a family and they're like, we've been working on our bathroom for several months.
Oh!
Little by little.
Let's go cut some
we
tiles.
have an extra bathroom downstairs.
Let's go cut some tiles. Okay, we're gonna grab a stack of tiles, head back out to the wet saw, and just cut a bunch more, and then we'll come lay out a bunch more in here and show you the progress. I didn't film too much of the cutting and placing of the tile process just because it's super repetitive. Just me walking in and out of the house, cutting a piece, bringing it in, setting it on the floor, and then doing that over and over again. So I spared you guys that a little bit, but I did just cut the final piece. So obviously had to turn on the camera for the placement of that piece right there in the corner of the closet. Just like that, all the pieces are cut and placed. Stand up here and show you guys a little bit better view. Looks pretty good, but with that, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I have to wake up super early to bring that tile saw back, and then we'll probably get going right away on this some more tomorrow. So we'll check back in with you guys in the morning. We're back. It's a new day, and it's time to put this tile in for good. I think kind of our game plan for doing so is stacking all the tiles on this side of the room or kind of in the hallway. I got all the tiles laid out in the hall. I added some little labels on them just so I don't get mixed up. And then I left this first row in because I'm just going to slide it over, throw it on the thin set, and then put it right back so that we can base the rest of the tiles off that first perfect square row. And then, yeah, hopefully it should go pretty smooth. We'll head out to the garage, mix up some thin set, and get going. All right, let's do this. I don't think we're going to need a whole bag, so I think I'm just going to cut and do half bag if possible. Can always mix more if we need it. Do this without making a mess. Probably could put gloves on or something. There we go. Set that aside. Dump this in my water. Try not to breathe that in. Try not to get it on the car too much. Probably should mix this outside. Since the last time I mixed this, I got a corded drill with a little bit more power because I think I was burning out my cordless drill. See how this works? Whoa. Oh yeah, that's powerful. These are the tools I'm going to be using for laying out the thin set. I got a V-notch trowel. I actually got two different sizes of these. I think this one's a quarter, and then I have one inside that's 3/16. We'll see which one ends up being better for the penny tiles. These kind of trowels are recommended for like small mosaics, but I'm going to determine which one's better because I don't want too much thin set coming up through like where the grout lines are going to be. And yeah, that's the trowel, and then I also cut down a little scraper so that I can get into some more hard to reach areas. And obviously that's not notched, so we'll just kind of like wing it and at least get some thin set under some of those spots, and then we'll go for it. You ready? Final piece. Kiss it. Look at that. Tiled that floor.
High five. Looks so good. Good job.
Thanks, Peach.
You're crushing it.
Yeah, now we just gotta let it dry. We'll clean that out, and then it'll be grout time. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon or something.
Sounds good.
So, we'll check back in tomorrow. Alright, we're back. It's time to grout. I just got done testing a little area in the closet to see if our grout color was correct. It looks pretty good. So I think it's time to just start going for it. I'm gonna do this little area and then kind of work under the heater here. I think the heater is gonna be the hardest part because the grout float doesn't really get under there. So I might just have to use my hands, hence the gloves. But we're gonna just kind of wet our area first. Kind of do this little zone over here. Let's see. Move these buckets out of the way. Got a couple buckets so that I can clean the grout lines right away and get it off the top of the tile. That's probably enough of an area for now. Just go to town. Move you guys in a little closer. Maybe you can see that, maybe you can't. Not trying to get too carried away, just kind of doing this little section. There's a pretty good angle of not grouted, grouted, and then hopefully you'll be able to see what it looks like as I start to clean it. Let's get a little bit more of that excess grout off. Kind of start to see it coming to life there. I'm just kind of doing a first initial clean to get it off the tile and kind of dial in those grout joints. All right, that's how it's looking. Here's a close up. Under there looks pretty good. Over there. I still got a ways to go. Had to take a quick break to change out my water and see my girls.
Pizza break.
Yeah, Hailey made a frozen pizza. Nothing better than when you're working hard to take a little pizza break. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for working so hard.
Cheers, little nug.
All of this bathroom credit goes to Bryce.
Grout is a lot harder than I thought. It's just so tedious to clean it because I have to do like 3 or 4 passes every time I clean. And then I can only grout like an 8-inch strip before it starts to dry too much before I have to like quick clean.
That is tedious.
Hello.
Rory finished her supper. Lou's crying to go outside. She's going to bed soon.
You gonna go to bed soon?
Can you wave hi?
Bye. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going. When we get close to the end, I'll maybe have Hailey film a little snippet. As always, we kind of like to film right when it's about to finish up. Show you a few snippets here and there, but then, yeah, the real exciting part is once it's done, I guess. Well, everything was going great until out of nowhere, this one tile just popped loose. I don't know if it was not really connected to the mesh on that 12 by 12 square when I grouted it down or what the case was, but when I was grouting it just popped right out. So I think I'm probably gonna have to re-thin set that down and then I'll finish grouting the rest And then once the thin set is dry, I'll have to go back and grout that one single tile. Super unsatisfying that there's just going to be one ungrouted tile. I mixed up the world's smallest batch of thin set, and I glued that baby back down. Now, it's time to finish grouting the rest of this. And unfortunately, I'll have to do that one tile tomorrow. Almost there. Scrape some of the excess out. Voila.
Woo-woo. Looks so good.
Okay. I guess that's it for now. We'll see if this is the end of the video, or we'll see if we tile the walls yet in this video. Or maybe finish the whole bathroom. I don't know. We're on a roll.
Tiling extravaganza.
I've been working on it 3 days in a row. Might as well keep it going.